Hello everyone, today I'm just going to share with you a small craft-ish haul that I've done sort of since Christmas time. The first thing I bought was, well, it's not actually for myself, it's just this is just an off-cut piece, this one, but some curtaining fabric for my daughter's room. So I am currently making curtains, so that's why there's not a lot of crafts being done, but it's a really pretty colour, and I picked that up from Spotlight, and it was $9.99, but when they rang it through it was only $6.99 a metre, so I was very pleased about that. So I got curtaining fabric for my daughter. The next thing I bought, was a lovely little pack from a lady by the name of Susie, and she has a beautiful blog that I absolutely love. Susie Q Threadworks it is. Yeah, I'm quite sure that's right. Yeah. And she was recently selling, oh here we go, Susie Quaife. She does fibre art quilting bags, fibre and art cards, crazy quilted items. Very talented artist indeed. And it's Susie Q Threadworks. I'll put a link to that in the description box below. And she was selling some little fabric kits, just some little off-cut pieces, and I thought what a lovely way to get some nice fabrics to make fabric books and things like that. So I thought I would grab one. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that toil. It's really beautiful, and it's kind of themed, I guess, for Valentine's, the colours in it. And a lovely piece of ticking there, really pretty. And this one, and it's a great way to buy just enough fabric to make something without having to sort of without having to go to the fabric store and buy. Usually there's a minimum amount. So very pretty. So that's the first time I've purchased off Susie. Sorry, it's garbage day this morning. Of course it is, filming. And that's just the bin man coming. That's pretty, isn't it? And a paisley. Another lovely one, very towards the reds, but they have that lovely vintage look about them. Really pretty, isn't it? And another paisley piece, and along with that there's some lace pieces as well. So we have this piece here, and this lovely piece. Oh, that's beautiful. Very delicate. And some broderie anglaise as well. And there was also these lovely vintage pieces. Absolutely gorgeous. And I'm not sure if Susie watches this channel or not, but thank you very much for this, Susie. Isn't that gorgeous? And another very fine piece, really lovely and very, very old. And this gorgeous little piece here, isn't it lovely? I love this sort of thing. So that was a little treat for myself, and I'm looking forward to working on a project using those lovely items. And the next thing I bought, from an Kmart, Ladies in Australia. Just put that back with that so I don't lose it. Ladies in Australia. I was in Kmart the other day, and I know some of you have been looking for these, and it was actually, they only had 2 left in my Kmart, and the packaging was ripped on it. These are the, what do they say, the compartment organizer 25 drawer. They only had them in red, and they're the ones with these little slide out trays. but there's small ones. See, so maybe just take the camera back a bit perhaps, and it will give you an idea. Finishes here, so it's only a nice little one, and I'll be able to stand that at the back of my desk here, so that will work out wonderful. But I definitely will be painting it up, because I don't think I could, I might have to get a can of spray paint for this one to get rid of the red a bit, because, you know, I don't think red will be a good look on my desk. But anyway, $10 each from Kmart, and they were down, where were they? Like in the tool section, so they had 2 of those, so I grabbed those. That's the first time I've actually seen them in Kmart. I have looked and looked and looked, and they've never had them, but they had them, and that was over a week ago now. The next things I bought were from the op shop thrift store. I've been helping my children a lot, and so I haven't been, you know, doing anything in particular for myself. But I got this. They had a wedding display in the front window. I didn't particularly like dresses or anything, but I noticed hanging behind one of the dresses was a train, and I thought it was joined to the dress, but then on further inspection it wasn't. As you can see, I can't really take it all out. It's a train, and it's made of this shimmery organza, and all around the bottom in a very, very wide sort of piece like this, and in some places even wider. That's the lace there. That's just a bit up near the waistline, but all around, down the sides and along the bottom, somebody has hand beaded all of that lace. Look at all that work. And they were obviously making a wedding train, because it's all tacked on. It's all tacked onto the organza behind. And I was able to buy that for $5, and it's huge, absolutely huge. The only thing is, the beading is sewn to the organza behind, so when I come to use it, I will have to choose my project carefully and lay it and sort of go behind where I want to cut and glue the threads down into place before I cut it. Otherwise I'm going to lose all the beautiful beading, and it is, I can't believe all that work. Look at it all, it's amazing. And somebody has sat there and stitched it on, and then it's never been used. And there's pearls and sequins and bugle beads, and oh gosh, I bet they cried. So I got that. So that was a good find. But yes, a little bit limited because I can't just cut it up. I also found a frame, which was nice. This is an Italian frame, and I do have a few of these. And this, it's actually in very good condition, that silk picture behind it there, but you know, not my style in particular. Oh, and I found this little cross on a stand, and I thought, well, you know, I'm not into religious artifacts and things like that, but lately I've sort of been seeing a few things, you know, with crosses on them, and I thought, well, you know, I could find a nice little bottle and put that on the top of a bottle, and I think that could look quite cute. So I got that also. And then my last purchase, let's just get rid of my mess in the background. Is that too close? Okay, that's better. The last purchase was from Irene's store. I bought a few things, oopsie daisy, from there, because it's handy having a nice little craft store in Australia, because you know we don't have to wait 2 weeks or so for our goodies to get here, which is always nice, isn't it? You kind of, I mean, it's nice ordering from overseas, and it's a lovely surprise when they get here. But it's nice to get them quick too. So I got this. This is actually elasticated, like a chiffon or organza, ruffled trim. But of course you don't have to use it as an elasticated thing. Because I want to be doing a few more fussy things for Marie Antoinette, I thought that would be quite handy for that. So I got some of that. I also got a pleated trim, which I really like. Isn't that pretty? It's just, that one's more like a, it looks very similar to a chiffon. It's very pretty, so I thought that would work as well. Because I don't have many ruffly kind of laces. You know, they're either vintage or flat, or they're like, what is it called? You know, the thicker, like, similar to this sort of lace. I'll show you this. I have a lot of this kind of thing, which is beautiful, but you need a variety of softer laces as well. See, this one's really lovely. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? And this one, it's a nice dangly one. Gee, that is pretty. So I got some of that one. What do they call this? I can't even remember the name of this kind of lace. But you know what I mean. It's nice to have a few gathered laces. I also bought some of the little appliques from her. These are little bow appliques. Aren't they pretty? Very reasonably priced too, Irene. Thank you. I got, oh, see, I've got this in white, and she sells it in pink, and of course, you know, I don't have a lot of pink things either, so I've been trying to get some pink things. So that one's a really sweet one, you know, and it's a nice, delicate, thin lace. So I got that one, and I got these ones because I thought these would be handy to make flowers, because I'm pretty sure they're a little bit stiffer. Yeah, that should be fine. Look, see that? Oh yes, a nice little size flower for that one. So that was pretty good, and I got that one in pink and in the white. I also got some more of these flowers, and I really, really like these flowers. So pretty. I really, really like those flowers, and they come with a little sparkle, and I think they probably cost a little bit more, but they're really nice to have on hand, and I thought they were nice colours. They're nice colours too. I got a tulle lace in pink. Sorry about the paint on my hands. I've actually been crafting a little bit, so that's good. Not much though, just little bits and pieces in between other things, just to keep my sanity. Because that's what we do. So that's lovely. And some more of this one, and I've had this one before. It's the eyelash. Oh, it's sort of got the eyelashes at the bottom of it. It's very pretty. Look at that. It's a very pretty kind of lace, and it's ever so soft. And this lace also, it's more of a dangly one. Oh gosh, look at that. Oh, wow. Oh, isn't that good? Look how dangly that is. I don't even, oh, okay, look, that is, it's, see, look, if I put that there, it goes like one side, one the other. See, like that? It doesn't just all hang down one side, but that's okay because you can hang it like that. And look at that fullness when they dangle down. Isn't that just lovely? Oh, wow. I'll have to get some more of that, I think. It's really pretty. And I got some more flower centers. She does usually have different ones as well, but I think she was sold out of the other ones, so they're really cute, aren't they? So I got some of those. They're always handy to have. Now, there's a little note in here. Now, she said this was the craft pack she was giving away as a bonus with an order over $20. Oh, and she put in a couple of things because I did order a bit of pearl trim and different centers that they were out of stock. I didn't even realize you had a craft pack bonus. I really didn't know that, Irene. Well, that's fun, isn't it? Okay. Oh, because she usually has flat back pearls, but she was sold out, so I see. Yep. So we have some pearl trim. And this is always a little bonus pack. Ooh, everyone likes a bonus. Some rosette trim in pink, which will be nice. I probably only have a couple in pink, so that's alright. What are they? Oh, they're very pretty, aren't they? And I remember seeing these, but gosh, they're much prettier in person. Look at those little gold charms, and they've got like a rhinestone in the center. Oh, they're lovely. See, it's a little bit deceiving sometimes when you see things on a photo and then see them in real life. They're actually very nice. So, and we have some little porcelain doodad flowers. Thank you very much. And oh, I saw these too, but yeah, it's just like one of those things. Seeing them in person, oh gosh, is totally different to seeing them online. Oh, aren't they cute? And they're ideal for Valentine's. Aren't they pretty? Rhinestones on a gold key with the little love heart top. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Just move those out of the way. And then we have a mixture of beads, glass beads, different types of glass beads. I'll just hold that up. And there's a couple of those really pretty ones in there too. You know, the ones with the little flowers painted in them? I hope the camera picks that up. See how you've got little flower ones? Aren't they pretty? And And there's some flat half-back pearls there as well. Thank you very much. I'm not sure, I might have a couple in that size, not sure. And then there's all these laces as well, oh my goodness. So we have this one here. I guess that would make a really cute little flower as well, wouldn't it? There's quite a lot of that too. And we have a purple lace. Like that. It's pretty lace. I don't normally buy purple laces. I mean, it's pretty, it is pretty, don't get me wrong, and a lot of people like purple. It's just not a colour I would buy, but it's very pretty and I appreciate that. I'll probably share it with somebody who would make more use from it. And we have a lovely ivory crochet trim. And the same one in white, and these are always very useful. And then we have a big piece of embroidery anglaise. That's a wide one, isn't it? That's my hand there. Wow. Wow, thank you so much, Irene. I didn't know there was a little bonus thingy going on. I just wanted some ruffled laces. That's wonderful. Thank you very much for that. And I think that's all I've bought, which is quite adequate as I'm trying to clear up my room a bit, so you know, but I have been sending things to people as well, so you've got to make room for things, don't you? Okay, thank you for joining me today. I hope everybody's keeping well, and I will have another little video up shortly on a few little things I've been making. Okay, take care. Bye bye.